What's up, yeah, Joe? I like having art here, saying hi to you as I'm drinking my coffee. Very fitting. Hey, quick little funny story. For a while, I was interested in learning how to like create a website. You know, mainly for personal development reasons, right? I'm the type of person that I learn more by doing shit, right? Rather than like reading books or watching tutorials. I mean, that's part of learning, but I learn more by actually creating stuff for myself and then like, you know, integrating that aspect, say like editing into my life, and then like by me doing, say like filming and editing my videos, I learn more because I get to practice more, right? Whatever problems I come across with editing, since they're on my personal videos, I'm able to like fix it and address it and do what I need to do to learn something, a solution to be able to fix that problem. That way when the time comes and I actually work, say like for Paul, then like, you know, that skill is already there, right? Versus me like trying to like waste time figuring out what to do if I have a situation where I need to deliver a video for Paul, right? So for the most part, that's how I work for myself to develop skills, right? So that's how I do things, and that's what works for me, right? So then I got the idea about like possibly, you know, creating a website for myself, almost like a little side project. So I looked into it, and then like, you know, I was looking into WordPress and what kind of web service to use as a hosting, you know, service, so on and so forth. And then like I got to the point where I was like, you know what, maybe not. I'll just focus on my Discord or whatever. Literally like a few days later, like I go to work at Paul's place, and like we're talking about like, you know, ways that I can help him, you know, with his business more. And he brought up, you know, he wouldn't mind me helping him more manage his website. I'm like, fuck, how funny is that? So he told me what he plans on doing. Because for the most part, like obviously, you know, he's busy doing his content, this and that, so he doesn't have the time to like manage the his website, and like he has plans of like improving the store, right? So anyways, the point of me making this video is simply saying that like, yeah, you gotta be a person that knows a lot, you know, if you want to increase the value of yourself. Now, you can specialize in one thing and one thing only, and there's nothing wrong with that. But me basically improving my skill, well, one, I'm improving the value of myself, which is what I want to do. I enjoy learning this shit anyways, right? But since I'm able to increase my value in the sense of like understanding a bunch of like software to have multiple skills, I'm able to like provide more of a service for someone like Paul, and that increases my value of working for him, right? We already talked about, you know, the financial benefits of us doing that, and you know, it can increase my pay and so on and so forth, right? So obviously there's a lot of benefit that goes into me learning the software. One is me improving my skill, and also there's a financial gain in that. Anyways, the point I'm trying to get at is that yeah, some of you guys that I chat with either through my live streams or through email, or you know, on my comment section, you know, you guys talk about like learning to do certain things. You want to learn to improve your skills in certain areas. Cool, do it, right? But you actually learn more, and then by you actually practicing what you want to learn, you see what works for you and what doesn't, and then what is going to be needed of you as you're doing it, right? So anyways, yeah, fuck. The only thing that's kind of bumming me out is that like because I'm pretty self-taught in creating my learning how to use certain softwares and shit like that. I learn everything on myself, right, on my own, you know, watching tutorials, making mistakes, putting things to practice, you know, so on and so forth. So I have a very good idea like how long it's going to take me to like become really good at a software. To learn the basics is one thing, but to be able to like really understand the software enough to solve problems without you stressing yourself out, yeah, that's going to take some time. And it can take me up to almost 2 to 3 years to get really good at a software, right? To the point where I don't need to watch tutorials to figure out a problem. But hopefully it shouldn't be that big of a deal. If you guys are wondering what software I'm going to be learning to use for web design, Paul uses Squarespace. So it'd be fun if I get to a point where I'll be like, today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. You know, that shit. Seems like Squarespace has a lot of marketing on the internets. But anyways, yeah. Alright, so that being said, as you may expect, I'm gonna be making tutorials on Squarespace on what I learned and this and that. So, yeah, why not? I don't know, I like learning shit, and then like if I learn something new that is not available on the internet in regards to a software that I'm learning, then I like sharing it, right? Or if something in particular and to me that I like to do with my software or that I learned, then I'm just gonna share it with you, right? That's the plan. So yeah, that's one of the many plans I have coming up. So there's that. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. I got a lot of studying coming up. All right, talk to you guys later. Peace.